Hey everybody, it's Eric from epautos.com, your Libertarian car guy, and I'm out here looking at the new Mazda CX3, which is the latest addition to Mazda's lineup, and it's one of a growing category of micro mini-me crossover SUVs. One of the very first that came out earlier, well actually last year, was the Honda HR-V, which I've already reviewed, and that's up on the site, epautos.com. But Mazda, being Mazda, took a sportier approach. This is a really good-looking, sexy vehicle compared to the HR-V, which is kind of dowdy and also really slow, but is tremendously space efficient. It actually has as much room on the inside, just about, as the much larger mid-sized CR-V. Has twice the cargo room as the CX3, and it's got several inches more room in the back seat, so it's a more practical vehicle. However, this is a much prettier vehicle, isn't it? And it's a much quicker vehicle. It only comes with one drivetrain right now, the 2.0-liter Skyactiv 4 and a 6-speed automatic transmission. The Skyactiv, it's Mazda's proprietary term for their high compression technology, and they're running more than 13-to-1 compression in this gas engine, which allows it to produce pretty good power and very good torque. In fact, without a turbo, it's able to produce its peak torque before 3,000 RPMs. And if you go and look at the specs of the same 2-liter engine without the Skyactiv stuff that's in the 3, you'll see that the peak torque is less, and it comes in at a considerably higher RPM. So it's a fun car to drive. It's spunky, it's got good performance. My chief gripes are the following. At least for now, you cannot get a manual transmission in this thing, which is a shame. You can get a manual in the 3, and you can even get a manual in the Honda HR-V. You can also get a manual in the Nissan Juke, which is another vehicle you might want to look at if practicality is not so much of a concern for you. The Juke has a ridiculous back seat, almost unusable, 32 inches of legroom. It has a purse-sized trunk, but it's got 188 horsepower standard, and there is a Nismo version that ups that to 215 horsepower, and it's actually pretty quick. But it's an older model, and in my opinion, it kind of looks bizarre, whereas this actually looks really pretty. Let's have a look at the inside. Kind of a nice, sculpted look, sport bike style gauge cluster, LCD infotainment system, which is standard, by the way. Nice big rotary knobs here. Here's the shifter for the automatic. Now I'm going to show you the garbage. Darn it! The one thing I wanted to show you, which I can't because I moved it to the other press car. I moved it to the Subaru Crosstrek that I'm going to review next. But here's the big complaint that I have with the Mazda 3. I always use my radar detector when I drive for obvious reasons, and this, after all, is a sporty car. It's marketed as a sporty performance car, so naturally you'd want a radar detector, otherwise why bother having a sporty car? Well, Mazda, believe it or not, which is one of the most pro-driving car companies, has put a lot of safety electronic garbage in these things. They have something called the iActive Sense, or something that, thank God, is optional, and it's only optional in the high-end Grand Touring trim. Don't get it if you care about driving and have a radar detector, because it emanates a lot of radar and laser clutter from within the car, so that your unit will constantly be beeping and squawking at you because it thinks there's a cop in the vicinity. All the radar detectors are like this. They haven't yet filtered out or developed software that can filter out the radar and laser signatures that are being produced by the cars rather than cop radar. And in some cases, this car and some Audis, and what else is bad, Infinitis, your radar detector is effectively useless, and it really is a drag to not be able to use your radar, and as a result of that, not really be able to use the car. Anyway, I'll get into that more in the written review, which will be up at epautos.com shortly, and I apologize for not having produced the radar detector demonstration. Maybe I'll do another video of that. Anyway, thanks for viewing, and we will catch up with you on the flip-flop.